Good afternoon, welcome back. Today I'm just hanging some Moline parts on the wall. Just got back from a 2-day trip down to Oregon. Saw a friend of mine and his dad, Zach and Tom. Hey, thanks again for letting me look around at your collection. That was inspiring, which is it's always needed. I went to Tom's shop. I got to look around, and he had memorabilia hanging all over his shop. And I will insert a clip of that in here somewhere. I've got hydraulic cans up above the camera here behind you, and I'll show you in a minute. But this here's a new old stock piece for what is it? Ammo. Yeah, the Ammo tractor mower, which I have a couple of the mowers out back that need restored. Right here, I have the Pitman arm. It's not new old stock. It's a good used one. Still has lots of paint on it. But this is new old stock. Still has a Moline tag on it. Right here, thinking this is also a mower piece. I think it sticks off the end of the mower to help keep the grass away or help split the grass. I'm not sure. This here is another new old stock part. Some kind of wood slats. I don't know if it's for a thrashing machine or one of the unit harvesters or what it's for, but there's 4 boards in here. These two are packaged separate from these two, and you can see there's some spilled paint on it, probably from the dealer. Here's the original MN tag, and here's the other one. This is from a dealership in Wolf Point, Montana. This one doesn't say on the tag, it's blank on both sides. This one here is from, what was it, Scobie, Montana. Now, it's pretty hard to read the dealer names on here. The beginning of it starts with the H and E, and the rest is kind of hard to read. But again, Scobie, Montana, new old stock. Wolf Point, this is new old stock, and this is new old stock. So we get I don't know, it was raining today after we got home yesterday, so today it's raining all day. The wind's blowing a little bit, it's dark out. I'm sitting in the house, catching up on my phone, things I missed, looking at the pictures that Tom and Zach took of us, in their shop. Man, I haven't been around a collection like that in a long time. It's really fun to look at. I'm not gonna show you all the pictures, but I'll give you one picture. It kind of shows what's up on the wall. Kind of inspired me to do this. It doesn't need inspiration to get motivated to do something once in a while. Now, I know this is a video in between my tractor pull build that I'm doing. I'm using an RTI rear end. If you haven't seen the previous video, using an RTI rear end with the Z engine and then a narrow front end. So yeah, kind of nasty out, and that's where that project's taking place, is outside. So we'll put a few screws in the wall, hang a few things. Like that. Look at this, I'm going to even use the level. Boy, a third hand would be nice right about now. There we go. Okay. Hang the Pitman arm up. Didn't plan for that. Maybe we'll flip that around. I was kind of away from the wall, and I'm showing the bad side, so I don't want to show that side, but this Pitman arm has a curve to it. that. It's just too darn far away. That's not bad, but I think I'll change that up. Back the screws out a little bit. It's not that heavy. So, I don't know about you guys. It's the time of year. It's winter. I'm not depressed. Definitely not depressed. I just don't have the motivation. You know, I kind of feel like a bear that just wants to go in the house, you know, shut the curtains, let it be dark out, take naps, watch TV, follow everybody else on YouTube, and read my tractor magazines, brainstorm on ideas. But this is the time to do it. Although, I don't know if you can see my clock over here, but it's only like 50 degrees in here. It was like 45 earlier. It's starting to warm up. So when I'm cold, I'm not well motivated. Well, that's not, here we go. No, that's not it either. Do you remember how I had this? I wanted it like that. That's it. Grief, I may have to tie this thing up there. Alright, well, let's skip that for now. So then here I got what is it, a hub wrench for the hubs on your axles. It's got the great big head for the nut to clamp it down to your axle. As you can see, this one's got a bend in it. And I don't think that's supposed to be there. It looks like it got bent. Maybe that's a better view. It's got a nice arch right there. So what I'm thinking, I'm going to take the work, I'm going to straighten this out in the press. I'll clean this up, all up. This is not original paint. It is a Moline wrench, but not original paint. Somebody repainted it. It's coming off. It looks like they painted right over the top of the grease right here. So, but right now we'll get it hung up. I'll throw it in the truck sometime and get it straightened out. So there's that piece. And this is this next piece I'm going to show you is well, it's just a grill shell for a Moline R grill. Just the mesh. I mean, I've seen guys do it, but I never thought about doing it myself. Like I said, I got stuff up on the shelf above you, and I'll show you. But get a couple screws here. I do the screw gun. There it is. A nice spot. I think that looks pretty good. It's not a new old stock drill. It's got a couple rips in it. It's definitely repairable, but somebody took the time to clean it up and paint it, make it look nice, preserve it. There we go, that's one. The second one. I mean, really, this stuff's just been taking up room in my on a countertop in the shop. There we go. That's not going to go anywhere. Get that slid out a little bit so it hangs a little flatter. There we go. Much better. Yeah. Alright, this is the piece. So Tom, Zach and Tom, I don't want to go after the last name. I didn't talk to him about doing this. But my friend's dad, Tom, he gave me a parting gift. Blew me away. It's nothing special, but it was a thought. It really moved me. Don't know why. I don't know. I used to have, and it's possible, I used to have a couple of friends, definitely older than I was. Some of you might know them. They were the Postman brothers up here in Linden, Washington. They had a huge collection of tractors. They'd go back to Montana, Saskatchewan, Alberta. They'd travel all over, buy tractors, buy parts from old dealerships, They'd bring them out here and they'd sell them to us, and they sold around the world, not just here in Washington State, but up into Canada. I think they sold a John Deere up into Alaska. I mean, they had a comfort tractor. It got sold to a couple in California via Arizona because, and this guy's wife's idea was to have the comfort tractor delivered to a show in Arizona where they're going to be, and then surprise her husband with it. And again, this couple lived in California somewhere. I don't know, north, south, middle on the coast, or in the valley. I don't know where they lived, and I don't know whatever happened to that comfort tractor. But maybe I was feeling nostalgic. I miss them. Miss them both. Anyway, the way their shop was laid out, all the stuff hanging on the walls, the other shops with everything in it. I mean, all the tractors and equipment. I mean, serial number ones, one of 50 or 75 built of other models, diesel or gas. I'm not going to tell everything that they got. That's their collection. But Tom gave me this. It's just a PTO block-off plate, but he had a bunch of them. He had them painted. It's like, man, he said, you know, you can do whatever you want with it. You can hang it, or you can put it on a tractor. I said, oh, definitely putting this on a or on the wall. So, find a spot for it. I think right here next to my welter's calendar is where I'm going to put it. Square it up underneath there, level it. It's one. And here's two. Boy, ain't that pretty. So, you know, and then again, like this, I'd really like to thank Tom and Zach again. That was inspiring. Here it is. I saw them on Saturday. We traveled home. It was a family trip. I got to leave my wife and daughter with some family of hers, and I got to take off and go visit friends. Yesterday was a travel day getting home. That was about an 8-hour drive, and maybe 7. Traffic was better. But here I am. It's Monday afternoon, President's Day, and I finally got motivated enough to get off my duff and get out here and do this. So, again, some of this stuff, I mean, I don't know if I'll ever use that. I mean, I think one of the mowers already has this, so if it already has it, I'll just restore that and use it instead of using this brand new piece. These two pieces, they'll probably just stay on the wall. Now this piece, the hub wrench, like I said, I'm going to straighten it and repaint it, but this will go get put to use if I need it. So we're not going to get this too high out of reach. I should be able to reach that. Again, third hand would be nice. That'll work. Make it sorts of stuff falling over. Get this level right there. Oh, that was too far. There we go. Let's see, is that pretty or is that prettier? Yeah, think that's a little nicer, don't you? Anyway, again, I'll mess with that Pitman arm, and then I'll be right back. Okay, we got the Pitman arm mounted. I put, what was it, 2, 4, I put 5 screws in that. That's pretty solid. This piece here. Put 3 screws and this bar here, the mower mounting bar. 2 screws did good for the wrench. A couple screws for the R grill. I put 4 screws, or nails, because I don't have long enough screws. I put a nail top and bottom to help pinch that in there. 2 here, 2 there, 2 here for that piece. I'll get you a close-up of that. This one here is all dirty, hard to read, got some beautiful cursive writing on there. That's the one from Wolf Point, Montana. Well, I guess we'll get this upper one too. Just filthy and hard to read, some mold and dirt on it. I wish I could read them. And then here's the one from Scobie, Montana. It took some more time. I could probably figure that out, but I'm more excited about getting things hung. And then right here, here's my parting gift from Tom. Thanks again. It looks great on the wall. Got a couple other pieces. I know that I got 2 of these signs. They're both from Montana. I believe from a block dealer, somebody said on Facebook. Let's go over here. Said I'll show you what it's up top. A couple John Deere boxes, milk can. That's a Deere company from Moline, Illinois. It's broke out right there. Got a De La Val Junior, scan up, cream separator. And right here I've got a few oil filters. The one on the far left came out of my 90-year project, the Moline R. The fuel filter is brand new. The second one, or if that's the first one, this is the fuel filter. That's number 2. Number 3, that came out of my first tractor R. I got a couple Moline parts boxes up there. Another oil filter, hydraulic can, 5-gallon can. A couple of paint cans, hydraulic fluid, a couple of dairy farm crates. Oh, there we go. I'm getting sloppy. Case, toolbox, some old shell, lighter fluid, and some, I can't remember, I can't even read it. There's a hand mount drill up there. It's a seed box for, well, I can't remember what brand. Anyway, some more oil, a little bottle, a water pump, a little battery right there for hit and miss engine or Model T or something like that. Some more shell. That's old weed sprayer. That's from my grandparents' farm. That fire bucket, that's from my grandparents' farm. And then I got a little Briggs & Stratton I repainted years ago. But a lot of this shell stuff's from my grandparents' farm, including that Belsol denatured alcohol. The bottle, that's mine, and so the funnel, I got that years ago somewhere, a garage sale. So anyway, that's the old IH, I believe for Sycamore horse drawn. Anyhow, let's get that turned around. Appreciate you guys watching. It's not a real tractor video. For this one, it was a motivational video. Dark and rainy, what do you do? Well, I came out to the shop and I did something. Granted, I still have my 90-year project. I got the bottom half of the engine I can put together. I complain it's too cold. I don't want to come out here and work. I've got a furnace that I'm trying to get going. We're kind of stumped on why it's not working right now. And then, of course, when it gets summertime, it's going to be too hot in here, and I'm not going to want to be out here. I just got a lot of excuses and motivation, like seeing some other collections and another shop. Well, that's a great way to put aside your excuses and get to work. So appreciate y'all watching, and hope you like it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.